Hello, it's the Mighty Marvel Show. I'm Paul, and look, I'm getting all giddy about the new 3.75 Marvel Legends retro figures. You know them, there's these very super cool little mint on card glorious figures which take me right back to my childhood. Here's a few out the box ones, personal favourites of mine. Whoa, throw them everywhere. The Stealth Suit Iron Man, they're very cool. Look, if you know these, you know they're not about posing them. They are just really cool and really funky little figures. They are the throwbacks to the 80s. There's been 5 waves already. I've got the lot, a little selection here in front of you. These are some of my favourites. Wave 6 was recently announced. Wave 6 is a set of 4, and there is Thor in 4. So there is a beautiful Thor figure. There is a Black Widow figure, there is a Green Goblin, and there is a Thing. And then the Thing completes that original Fantastic Four set, which is just excellent. Now, what you'll notice now, looking at these newer releases that are on the way later this year, in 2022, depending on when you're listening to this, they're starting to come with accessories. Now, on my wish list for the latest wave, I got one right, which is the Falcon. There he is. That was one of the ones I wanted. And he's got Red Wing with him, which I was hoping for. And you're starting to notice now that that Hasbro are releasing these with some accessories. You've got the Silver Surfer board, which came with that one at the top there. You've got Red Wing here. You've got the US agent, came with a shield, as did the Captain America. So we're starting to get there. They're very cool and funky. The boxes are fantastic. This is the Wolverine from the Hasbro Pulse Con last year. You've got that silver shiny foil type box to it. The back is very cool artwork, and they've all got a little rhyme. Wolverine joins the fight for Professor X's cause, slashing and stopping villains with his adamantium claws. See what they've done there? And that's the same on all of them. And they're just very cool and funky. So I've become a bit of a nerd for collecting these. The next wave, I say, are coming later this year. So obviously, what I always like to do, what is a little wish list that I have for the future waves? Now, I'm going to stick to the same principles that Hasbro have just done with the latest wave of 4, which is 1 male, 1 female, 1 villain, and 1 oversized character. So that's what I looked at for this wave. So my wish list for the next wave, of course I'll take any, I'm not greedy, I'll take any of these because they're just so cool and funky, but my wish list for the next wave, first up on my wish list is Hawkeye. Now remember, these figures are all set out of the 1980s era, so this is what Hasbro have been doing with these retro Marvel Legends. They've been taking them out of the 80s era, so all these costumes and all these looks and style and the artwork's all out of the 1980s. So I'm going for the Hawkeye, that classic archer with the purple and blue look to him. Got like the little tunic, the pointy ears on the mask. That's a cool look. It fits that color palette that you get with all of these figures. You know, very simple color schemes on all these figures, keeping it very simple, very effective. So Hawkeye is my first choice. Next up, for my female character, I am going for She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters herself. Now, the classic purple leotard with the white waistband is the one I'm looking at. But I would also love to get the Fantastic Four version when She-Hulk stepped in for the Thing after the Secret Wars 12-issue limited series back in 1984. I would love to get that version. She would obviously then go completely and finish off the Fantastic Four set, and she'd be an alternative to Ben Grimm. So I'll take either, but let's go for the purple leotard version. Then another favourite 80s character of mine, just a very cool costume, keeping to the simple theme of all the colour schemes. I'm going for Guardian from Alpha Flight. This would be the first of the Alpha Flight set that I would like to start to get. We've got a Fantastic Four team. I'd love to start getting an Alpha Flight set. We're getting a few more X-Men characters. We've got Cyclops, we've got Jean Grey, Phoenix, we've got Wolverine. So we're starting to get more of these figures. But Guardian would look awesome. I just used to love that costume. Such a cool character. And I think Guardian would be epic. And then for my oversized character, who is also doubling up with my villain because I'm so efficient like that. I'm going for the Rhino, but that classic 1980s look. Yes, we've got a Spider-Man 6-inch retro from the animated series Rhino coming later this year. What great timing to get this classic Rhino look from that 1980s run when he was part of the Sinister Six and the Sinister Syndicate. That would be a great look. Will I get any of these? I don't know. That's my wish list prediction. I'm not greedy. I'll take any because this is just a cool little set of figures. But that's my wish list. What's your wish list? Do what you normally do. Stick it in the comments. Who you're looking for in these sets? Are you collecting these sets? Do let me know. And obviously, while you're there, like, subscribe, share, all those things. Thanks very much. I'm off to play with these tiny little figures, tiny little 3.75 figures. Thanks very much. See you next time.